Kwaku, we are seeing. First of all, my chair here for na Yamama Kwaba and thank them for their support and maybe all my Kwaku. So Benfica for Pamo Sydney Cabral as a one deserve from Pamo. And also I don't know, you know, or special reasons or DSR because he's an African and probably also a chese or supporting Ninia or African or Nipa or black or now a tutu. The truth of the matter is the institution Benfica fight against Sanowana Elkosono. So when you go to take Vinicius Junior's JC, what are you trying to say? So
the latest year, Bani, almost Obisa Vinicius JC, Obisa no Crook, Obisa Vinicius Junior and JC, no or PJC, no, but or Mansesan. Na eze ope Vinicius asempa ejo muso nya ni JC na ebe nkai du bi ebe boa ma na ma koyi ama no but obozo obudu lock room no obudu locker room no ohwe ya no unse so okoji sa JC we problem ebe paro.
Yeah, because in the video me have watched the video so we video na okọ Vini ho na or Vini tene ne sa kire ne say omra dressing room o wanyi JC na ma ne park no so nti unu anji JC no
Well, the Obisa Benfica management, no.
So, Obetimi,
but I had to say, for who's there or Annie, you are here, Anna, move for who are here, who said, Lord, I don't know what yes, so I
don't even go and ask that question. The sad area we at Twaso, Emmanuel Lucy, whatever, or with Benfica, which of course, a bit in years here. Benfica near Bonibia, and I don't see any wrong in the Nosu, you know, ABOU, and to bear the consequence be a weber. This is a heated something now. So when you even go to the extent of Oko Busampani for so bit Vinicius Junior this year, then you know say one can say now a DIABY or who any cancer way. So what was the need? What was the importance? Well, who? Oh yeah, the right thing at the wrong time. That is it. Baby, and some kono any no my see kono baby politics wo. But be a politics war, and if truly say report everybody no correct, that's all Kobusa this in the don't you think say you have a bit to Ginaso and even give whatever sanction be my team Benfica? Because your player, a player you want to team no feel say he want Vinicius Junior JC. Say yes solidarity you, say yes support to say
no a player also checking.
At this point in time, won't check you. Yamfani African contest. Now, Tifia, when you say Fina, a political party A. Now, political party B, a chomata do Wabontia, and so much Chenoma Wabontia. You go and bring some to the house that when you say you're not taking for another decision. You cannot crunch it down for me and say down for a grow. That is the same decision that he took. Into the consequence, but he needs to bear it. So what Pamona they deserve to sack him. Or also, I don't know, when you saw supporting him here. But that is the gospel truth. Institution Benfica is fighting with Team FN with Real Madrid. The way kind. You wait for a center referee. Referee no, abandon your player. I'm not be say or more on this side. I'm the player number by the training class on the back. And then the player of that team to the player and against it. So penase. On one casa no new. And whatever will happen to him, when him saw one, I don't know what to say. They should make sure that they will take good care of it. Mamadi Kanka, these things it will never end. Brazil and Argentina there, or Mummy no terminal. Say no. Mummy no terminal, and yes, something that you not support, but Omun terminal and yet. So immediately a Brazilian player, near an Argentine player, when you issue media, a head then you see an beba. You will condemn it. But it's something that we can't say, you control Bibiana Sanamano. People that are more appropriate quoted that they can do it, no, they should do it. They should be probably on treaty we said here. Sebio Obi says paper Bontina will be a man for leaky. Say no leaky ebony. A crime. Until they should treat the same the Ottoman Niania, maybe your moon treating the Sa. The Sa Dianes, Yahusa. That is how it is here. They are finding the root cause of it. In the country, no, they will see that this is something that they don't support. And if you do it a crime, the assessor, the ball, the consequence, what be That is how it's here. Into a brand here, Cabo Verde in India. One country and say, wa mess it up big time for that decision that we can cancel Kubus and Penny for no. Then can cross Kubusa. So I think say that is said the city. Vinicius Junior by Juma. And at the point that he needed, and I said Real Madrid needed him most, on the key issue was say, oh yeah, Juma net Messias here. And that was exactly what he did. After Benfica, go. Now, Chomene take Kano. Madrid needed that goal from Vinicius Junior because but we are not giving one any performance now. Benfica the chances are no more how no more see Bobo. Now be able see at any point in time when na other will go no a year or Maulino for offside. So they needed Vinicius Junior to step up the game. No, they needed Vinicius Junior to bail them out when now branch friend Mbappe and so anymore. Mbappe be the poster boy. I be the darling boy for team friend of Real Madrid. Wababe detroni advantage friend Vinicius Junior in terms of or more year money year the team friend of Real Madrid. So say Mbappe ni ho. Now you be a what did ne pen of Real Madrid team nim. Obiabe to woni ho. Real Madrid for now to do the job for them. This is how you do it. And this is how you respond to your critics with the performance. And here catch us. You scored a beautiful goal. Portugal. But then you can say celebrate. Say they will celebrate. This is your home ground. This is where you live. Go now. Celebrate the way you want to celebrate. No, be and that was exactly what Vinicius Junior and so to me no other team of Real Madrid. They will forever be grateful to abandon Vinicius Junior. Now he is happy. He's expressing himself. He's giving performance. Which means that this is a good performance. And from all indications, he may extend the contract for Team Real Madrid and continue to live the dream, to continue to play such beautiful games and get impact on big games like this. These are the moment players appear. The big game now, everything will be about Vinicius Junior. Will be other count once because in the 2 legs, 2 goals. And I didn't Real Madrid and so my day at team qualify. And that is what big boys, you're so a big player for a team, you're so now a big darling boy. These are the things that you do. And I think say a year, say at this material time, when you're signing my number baby, because Mbappe buy, it's always been Mbappe. When he was absent at the FIFA Club World Cup, and only be everything was about Mbappe not playing and blah blah blah. But yesterday he was not there. They needed someone to be that Messiah. They needed someone to be that person that was Real Madrid. And I think that he did the job to the apex. And Real Madrid fans, everybody was happy. Abelu there for him to have brought that joy, that Vinicius Junior that we used to know. The last time they won the Champions League. At this time, we are not stepping up in the game. Match was that area. Now the performance was top notch. The performance was up there. So I think these are the things that you do. If he's able to do this, Mbappe Bekanwa, I think to make him a Champions League. Real Madrid. Yeah, about Champions League, you can say there are people that to make my Champions League. I go to MON-FRI Real Madrid team in the Champions League.
Are they?
Real Madrid team in Moha. Moha Omoje Champions League. Ma who's a team si Moha we are the Champions League but Real Madrid team we Moha.
They are the mamu here. A technical team now players na ebono.
The technical team we Moha near back. And some of the players on the field also we have.
Seseng.
The fact Real Madrid team no edisiwa. Omo world class goalkeeper. If we are seeing it goalkeeper BA go. I will go that chain branch FM to Boko. The performance or then I did the Biara at the Real Madrid no. In the himself Obiano Beckham. Right back, a branch FM Arnold or Bar Real Madrid, we've not seen him that much. But you can't in any day say on your good player.
That I know that Champions League be that.
Yeah, Liverpool.
Yeah, or the lineup not to so now. But everything is Bibiana Teno. My you the man being Adam. So Osha, meba say the jamon na mubu baby say abi Moses say you do him farm for so akaya na da bia so ye bi da wa en konkofa obi say Madrid team we almost plays here but we are Champions League e job we capable so betimi age ara
enye capable no You were.
But also he Alvaro Carreras. Raul Asensio last time omoje no. Say no new.
No one kwada ni.
No one kwada ni. Uyi onu fi ho. Na ABOU Gonzalo Garcia fi wa. Sa players 8 to 9 na aka no.
Last one omoje na Guliaba.
O ka ubi.
Na da Guliaba.
Zata na o yewe ayi kaze. Enye sa yi ni confer chinye ba kroma no mbo Champions League ni bi kra. Already. Rose confer chinye ba kra as you ambo bi dan ti onya meda je se fana ba o kai za yi. Eduyi Gonzalo Garcia. Ene bi ayi Raul Asensio fi ona Alvaro Carreras a.
8 no makani.
8 players na kadi gina akoko o Champions League.
What was the impact in the Champions League that you won?
No, it's not about impact no. Who's a trophy here be? So be a part of squad. But
we are talking about the influence they will have in games. Not about the trophy that Tomaji.
Yeah, I agree.
The influence.
I agree.
So in terms of Obia Wajibidano, we are talking about Wajibida because the impact on the team proud to Omoja then was massive. Adagule is not someone that I can count among people that know me or me a massive part of
I agree. But within the squad, ebi mu more imagine mienu obi age miensa obi age 9
so say
obi tibe to adi nsia
so say you natural mu omojije Champions League ni ade wo Real Madrid but so wo foul mu no waye criticize and say oh yeah critical analysis na oh fa say because a player was integral part of whatever they achieved. There are some players you can't count them among them.
Set match with the Champions League 6 was a 5 or G6 or
no, I think 6 or so.
I was a bakupe and only impact. That was 2013-14. Fiokoro, the Omajini Biara, we were no finama the defenders in Europe.
No, right back in the
no left back, no boy, no, the Omaquia final. No, about Mobi. But I final need Obubi. Not from final. Obubi.
Fatim not to in terms of Omo Kasomaji Bidana, Udo Budin Komono, Feno to Nafa, the performance Remarried Air Bono, Fatun Seniani, compared to some of the teams of Magic Champions League. Some make us say, so Magic Champions League now, I agree Madrid dealing about Magic Champions League. No, Omu, Real Madrid are the grandfathers of the Champions League. Say, yes, I see a Champions League performance, team say about performance near the year. Married team way to me, baby, I'm married team more had a mammy. In terms of yes,
because Abi Madrid sees me off from Biano on GUCL. Okay, it's Ancelotti after Rene 13-14 season. But the Madrid football 22 matches, 21, 22 matches between but Biano Michego. Not that season, no one hate my first season. At Colombia boy. James Rodriguez my first season. By the end of the day, Uncle Yan Famon. You see no crown record, no crown. And the buying a baby BS our record anyway. Edu baby not team the actual matches, the actual matches in our group stage the Champions League. Titi no more no meaning tiase.
My fa
you order be a moment but my record say.
My fa
teams they been Champions League there or more players are Jibida.
My fa technical team
na be at that point in the day.
So far technical team is ho. Na o de be can players no more field ne so. Performance are the air man. Team ni more ha. Somebody me cave at all. I'm not talking about individual. Edia Arnold Aje. Arnold at Liverpool performance will give you any Arnold at Real Madrid performance will give you no difference. Ne woman so pa. The performance na branch FN Rudiger. Edema Chelsea mo J Champions League. Eba Real Madrid Champions League no. So compared to current performance or they ma. Say ye pe. Tell me if Vinicius Junior ni ebo na baso this season. The performance he's gave Real Madrid in previous season and even what they made this season now. Compare players no more partners. It is not about individuals know what they can do. We are talking about performance that are more than on the field of play. Technically, Abelwa is not close to many of the managers of the Champions
League. Zidane at the point are not far Real Madrid no. All banana no the mudru no net saying.
None the mood no any so. But the aura around Zidane
and then even the
team he met.
We home. That team is far better.
I don't just our team no say here no more struggle.
I know, but
on
any day
you see
when we pick that Zidane squad anyway, we maybe more.
Mo can't say me, but I can't be Joe. Madrid don't need a technical. Madrid don't need a coach to win a champions.
No, they need the team to perform. The team need perform. But when we performance, yeah, we will.
I don't have any problem. But I saw a team more. You can't say they more high than the Mamuya.
No, compare Real Madrid.
No, but I mean, you can't tell me that this team more high because this team they are players in everyone a World Cup finalist.
No,
Obiara any Champions League in you. Obiara any and
no, you are not getting. And yes,
performance no more than a need to say.
Exactly.
Performance
I don't say they are not good players. If you are not a good player, you don't even play Real Madrid.
Yeah, so you tell me, Zebia, this season on my performance in here. No,
that's what I think.
No, but I can't say team more had the annoying. Or to be so tell me they are not
Mbappe. Yeah. Some Mbappe. Yeah. Vini Junior. Players yeah. But they felt a coach was restricting them. The performance was not fine. So they sacked the coach.
Yeah. So you tell me this season Madrid is not performing. And they be our performance and inform do. But I can't say team more. Even Barcelona team that was this year, I'm support them on Champions League. None of them players, no. And they be a Lewandowski. Now you want crampo being. And Lord non kwampo. And a body UCL now or more a cocran agigenia to say players in our Madrid.
We know ya again. And not to be a cacoto as Mamma say. The passe ball now, you got the best of players.
Oh, okay.
Say passe ball near say Champions League, the players, individual players, skill set needing coma. You can't tell me this with my team more. But the performance they are giving, I'm a team
for that one I take it. Said this season performance no. And yet,
yes, the performance is what I'm talking about.
But in the moon,
Real Madrid Champions League. Now, Real Madrid who to know the Champions League, no, because performance no will give you anyhow. We've seen teams that dismantle Real Madrid this time around. ABOU and Sasson, I must say, Real Madrid here could win the Champions League. I'll beg to differ, because if that is the case, they would have kept Xabi Alonso to keep the team moving. But he was sacked.
Alonso issue no. Alonso issue no more or less like what transnational analyze here. Our analyze issue now. Alonso wasn't sack on performance. Alonso lose control there should be or me no amuni na bi. More about 200 winning percentages.
70.
So how you sack a cool 70? Who needs Alonso lose control? Or dress room. There be artists be Bucano. Players in the main characters. And they're making what has it. Over Benfica to cause or any trophies.
So 4 trophies.
But players in the main characters. You know, so Bana Edia Koku. So we will feed your money near the manager biaba. Na manager ne transfer near department be any soa. That crime money Mr. Amon rather think of no. But you people are the main characters. Sure. I mean the main character what you say.
Sure.
Alonso wasn't sacked for Real Madrid based on the and performance be. Olusu dress room control. And Alonso the player say why ABOU ani didi na dwen ho. Say we ko is a player we want some pay or press at pay Abib. Also pay by the player na she. Meaning say the man can watch us here.
They play
the Master Antoine the eba na no de ombobo ni bi. But no de be bo.
Sanity. Tikoku, I still stand by the maker say based on performance. Real Madrid team will win the Champions League. They may have their money. But they are the team that of the Champions League. Maybe a meeting of the Champions League.
Now Real Madrid na dey ayi Trabini ball 5. Real Madrid Trabini ball 4 say 5 sa akwaje Champions League.
Yes. And you excited na. But that check is our performance now. Nafa company performance on Monday.
Say ya no muti o.
The make can name say unyanti ase. Say ya no muti no. Omudu time will be in the Champions League. They step up the argument. You know, Ronaldo dey Champions League be but compared to La Liga one be no. Omutumi yan no friend no finish in the Champions League. To the Champions League, Real Madrid and your players no more than boy this season. Every one best sir. Me the team with my game. Say them see who no omo performance mo.
Omo na ka omo performance na nya no omo dey nya.
Omo Kwaku, I don't think them che won perform. What made them mood? Then them players no ye do.
Ade amani pa omo ye du ye check Oloris awaje. Ejuma wo ye ma team no mfa so de eba. Do you understand? Say the Real Madrid squad here we. Ade motivate you omo an say yenya Luka Modric awaji 6. Yenya bi akava awaji 6. Tisi e aji 2 kura bibia so ye enwe betima ye den. Akoduo. Uzo after Zidane departure no. Na Madrid dey break Europe. Reason was simple. E got to a point coach ba ku ba say onim de abi wo be kon de be motivate boys no. But Adibia also would GBA or magic. Special American what has it. So, Edia Casa Adimu do Azebia no work over us in the mood do power. Call so platform now, Tisono. If we do now, also, ye check who used to be a FIBA level now, why then what do? So, me come a performance, me person address is all. This is the matter performance you have Vanny Chamber. But where are the squad?
Me say the more you
really are the chambers is
a performance you give you. Performance how the man and the man who do. Performance how the man. When you don't give performance, you don't achieve.
You see, now you can't say be. But yet, Obi Liverpool Nibiano will not on DIABY can into. About the yeah, you giant war. Being in Liverpool, we know. One day, you see, your team see what her last season you see. Liverpool must say no more form pa.
Sure.
But we are both assisting no one in a free. You see, and one on Kogu. Sometimes they can't history. And no, they might enjoy history canon. Mother, they can't say no magic Champions League.
Say so more 15.
Editia.
Or more what did you want Brana?
Where players we don't know Kogu or we are top players or my Brown.
And I may say, Brano Mabo, they are more ball brand a performance that they gain, but they are not giving that performance.
You agree on that? He says we don't performance and then but I can't squad we were having
to say be more Hano, a relative based on the original so make us more honest. They are not giving Real Madrid like performance into more with their team. What is our Real Madrid more higher man your hands inflate 100 games of
I don't think that.
Performance no more than man.
Auntie Kase, this is your
performance.
Hey, now what you are Courtois, the goalkeeper. Squad we move on and
Courtois is giving the performance you expect Courtois to.
And you are top what class goalkeeper.
Obiani Ninyase. And Alexander Arnold is not giving you the Alexander Arnold performance we used to know.
Is Oboni.
Or
I said a performance.
And Tiafini more with the performance he's giving. You can't tell me say Rudiger is giving us the Rudiger we used to know. Kewasensio, you know, he's not giving us Carreras, the same thing. Adagule was stepping up in the game. Chomeni is a fine player. Performance more. Kamavinga, Vinicius Junior Fee, and all my the Vinicius Junior performance.
Say I'm over. Since the Abubo do knockout stage now, no about soon.
Yes, and so Oyana Sadi Qua. Then you say Tim no one yes, see more hand. Say one ha. But we mobile Baby dream. And performance over the man. Tip no more based on performance over the man. The money Pamuya do and the performance you offer. Me pay Honda, the pay Honda, Ninja pay Honda. The bet me ayama mintia, se me tennis, me rounds, na me bet me the yaye. Long cruiser near daintia. Benz, near daintia. What you can offer, so when you can't offer me that thing, who more have that is how it's here.
More honey, they are not
when you are not giving, when you are not if I go to buy iPhone, now I say iPhone because of matters iPhone, privacy, camera quality, everything at the moment. But I got top phone as a phone in mammy, dear, not me pay a phone more. Let me ask a phone more.
Now I'm top papa. On top papa Kabunya Hammer.
The same phone now will be used here all my praises. So we got the Pacono and me master praises. The two iPhones that I use, Bakuye SE and a Bakuye 13 Pro. Need now power in your pill. Need now efficiency in your pill. So what I say? So we crack 13 from 13 Pro. No, and man of that performance now, the amazing use your mamma. So for more had the money. I
don't man top up over 30 and Quebec man is up.
That be 13 naipe.
That be
13 iPhone 13
phone you fake.
iPhone 13
original Tisana Mishema Yako. Adibia original. Any you fake. Me what? Etie bi akwane pe de quick no. Oba ma be ukoku Varas iPhone 13 Pro no obisa. Varas phone is e bi 1 billion mato. Me de koye adwuma no na amfa na ma husa anya dey. Amfa. Me around anything I work on, but okay, me say squad we mu no. I will not take it.
Your performance so many money mo ye ha.
Performance nye be ma mu nye ha. Na nya kita. They
are not giving performance they mo mu nye ha.
So me ba to say Chelsea carry squad you we world champion. Abi na ye bo ebia we know ye bo 4 years or club world cup no. Na Chelsea did the same squad about club world cup na. Abi do you think say oh can omo ye favorite am for mon kan wana?
Who do mbeka ho?
Reason in the same here.
Because omo ye the defending champions.
No.
And also,
and apart from so the current squad, them as a coupa mo nyina nko bibia o mo manje no. Na bi wa san present o mo no de o mo ba. Habi, ubetima right o mo fa na.
Untimi right o mo.
E dey ntina right o.
Because of more experience or magibida.
Mo nti e no na me person o label Madrid team said this season. O mo performance nye but this current squad mu nye ha.
Koko performance now they are not giving. Na me mu ye ha. The mo mu ye dunu was giving sounding performance. They are not giving sounding performance again. Ento mu ye ha.
Dabi. What squad that map woman?
I'm not talking about what they've done.
Now,
I'm talking about the current performance.
Dear the man, remember that be muso mu superior than other teams. Is that by a season performance, Anna?
Dabi.
You only things on my year.
And no team make us would me not so as a performance.
Momusa we don't count on squad.
Or more performance no more than Mafino.
Mamin Kika me say ni ambrafie. International ABOU, kudos to the entire crew for always giving us updated sports news. I wish Varas all the best.